Welcome to a presentation on the usability evaluation and needs assessment of the Ypsilanti Community Schools Student Support Services webpage. The assessment was conducted by Group 8 as part of SI 622 in the winter term of 2014. The Ypsilanti Community Schools Student Support Services page is to be a go-to resource for special needs education. Their primary audience is parents, staff, and students. The team began the project recognizing three main problems. 1. The site is a new, underdeveloped site. 2. There's a lack of awareness of the existence of the site. And 3. It leads to low levels of usage. The team used a variety of methods to assess the usability of the site and to evaluate users' needs. First, the team conducted an interview with a stakeholder, 2 teachers, a school psychologist, and a UMSI grad student who's conducting research with parents and teachers of special needs students. The purpose of the interviews was to help us understand users' needs and expectations. The personas and scenarios also helped us approximate the average user of the website and the circumstance of its use. Take, for example, Tamara. Tamara is a special needs teacher. She has 14 years of experience, and she helps students with learning disabilities and other special needs. She's familiar with the IEP process and legal requirements, but still needs to consult special education resources from time to time. Next, the team created and distributed surveys. The purpose was to gather opinions from a broader audience of users to gain information about their needs, attitudes, characteristics, and current practices. The survey questions targeted specific features that were both present and absent from the website. We had 63 respondents. Next, we conducted a comparative analysis to understand the key features and informational resources that were missing from the Student Support Services page. We compared the Student Support Services page with Ann Arbor Public Schools, Kent Intermediate School District, Washtenaw Intermediate School District, WebMD, Project Find, and the National Center for Learning Disabilities. Following, the team conducted a heuristic evaluation to reveal usability issues, deviations from established standards, and to show inconsistency. The team looked at issues like feedback, navigation, efficiency, and design to provide a set of recommended improvements. Finally, the team conducted a usability test. During the usability test, users were given a pre-test and then asked to complete a set of 5 tasks. Following the tasks, users were given a post-test and asked a series of discussion questions by the test moderator. The purpose was to expose flaws that had previously gone unnoticed on the Student Support Services page. It included things like site mapping, feedback to the users, breakdowns, and any confusion a user may have while navigating the Student Support Services page. The tests were conducted on first-time users. By using these methods to evaluate the Student Support Services website, we were able to pinpoint 5 areas of improvement. Finding number 1. The Student Support Services website should contain information pertaining to assistive technology. Through conducting interviews, surveys, and a comparative analysis, the team identified that the Student Support Services website should contain information pertaining to assistive technology. In fact, in our survey, 73% of participants said they wanted access to strategies on using assistive technology, and 71% said they wanted to see and share advice from other teachers about using assistive technology with special needs students. 58% said they want access to technological tips on using assistive technology. Our recommendation? Equipping teachers with the skills to help students maximize their use of assistive technology is critical, and the YCS Student Support Services website should provide the resources to do so. Number 2. There is a low level of awareness and a lack of resources on the Student Support Services page. Users are not aware of the existence of the Student Support Services page, and it is therefore not useful to its target audience. It does not provide sufficient resources regarding special needs education. Some evidence. 75% of users have never visited the YCS Student Support Services webpage, and almost half of the users have been to another school's website to look for information related to special needs education. Our recommendation: raise awareness and include more important special education resources and documents on the current website so users find the website useful. Finding number 3, insufficient contact information. The Student Support Services page doesn't provide enough contact information that's critical for staff and parents to find the resources they need. Our survey showed us this evidence, that 80% of respondents who have visited the Student Support Services page visited the website to find contact information. Our recommendation: the Student Support Services page should offer a more comprehensive contact selection to best serve teachers and parents. Finding number 4. The Student Support Services page is catered to different audiences, which in our usability test caused confusion for users. Our recommendation: have a separate site for staff that requires them to log in to see teacher-specific information, or consider placing staff resources on a different page that's linked to the Student Support Services homepage. Finding number 5. Poor search functionality. The search functionality on the YCS website doesn't respond well. In fact, when users insert keywords, the search feature responds with irrelevant results. Our recommendation: update the search functionality to include a Google custom search. Some important considerations. Our current research focused primarily on staff usage. Further study should focus on parents and student usage of the website. Next, our lack of knowledge about special education may have limited our ability to interpret commonly used acronyms and terms. Recruiting a larger sample size and users above age 40 would be helpful for future usability tests. Group 8 thanks you for participating in our usability test and needs evaluation. Your contribution to our educational experience is appreciated. We hope that our findings and recommendations are helpful and allow the YCS web team to make useful improvements to the site so as to best serve the Ypsilanti Community Schools staff, parents, and students. Thank you.